Amazing Eric Sports and laughs. It's all love. Ow! Did Saul Canelo Alvarez run against Gennady Golovkin? That's the question. That's what we're talking about on today's video. Because I'm hearing everybody, well, I don't want to generalize, so I'm not going to say everybody. I'm hearing quite a few people say that he did. He didn't fight in the Mexican style. He ran. We're going to discuss this whole running thing today. Amazing Eric Sports. Let's go, man. What's up, all my people? So glad to be back with you for another episode of the Amazing Eric Sports Show. Again, thank you to everybody who subscribed and liked the channel. We're a brand new show just growing here, and we want to say we appreciate everybody who's decided to subscribe, watch the show, leave a like, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you leave, we appreciate it. So today's discussion is about the Canelo Alvarez Triple G fight. Of course, this weekend the replay of the fight just came on. And so I took my time and I wanted to watch this replay, and I wanted to really break it down because I knew what I thought looking at the fight. I heard a lot of people saying, well, Canelo ran. He didn't fight like a Mexican, quote unquote Mexican. He didn't fight right. He was running. He was scared. I want to talk about this whole running scared thing. Let me start with what I think. No, I don't think he ran. I think he boxed. I think he boxed and he did what was best for his game plan to win the fight. There's this misnomer in boxing, in the sport of boxing, it kills me, to where if you move your feet, if you don't stay right in front of a guy and you don't let the guy unload his best shots on you and you don't leave yourself in the line of fire, that you are a coward, that you are running. Nothing could be further from the truth. That's just not accurate. I mean, it's an opinion, so I guess I can't hate on your opinion. You know me, I try not to hate on anybody's opinion, but the truth of the matter is, just because you decide to fight and you don't want to give that guy the advantage, you're not running, you're being smart. Now, another thing I want to make clear, I think Triple G won the fight. I think Triple G won it. The first time I watched it, I think I gave him the fight by like 4 points. The second time I watched it back on the replay, it was a little tighter to me. Maybe 2, maybe 3 points. So I do think Triple G won the fight. So I'm not saying he didn't win the fight, but I'm saying Canelo himself was actually doing what was best for his game plan. And a lot of times this whole running thing comes with the fact of the guy you want to win is not getting what you actually want him to get. I've done it too. If there is a time I'm going for a guy who he's the banger, he's the puncher, and the other guy's the boxer, I want the guy to stand still. Why? Because I want the guy that I'm going for to get his way. I want him to be able to put his stuff on display. It depends on what side of the coin you're on. That's going to usually dictate how you lean in that particular match, whether you support the boxer or you're against the boxer. It's usually who you're going for because you want that person to have their way. I've been on both sides of that. I've been for the puncher in certain matches, and I just want the guy to be still. I'm like, stop. And I've even stop running because I want him to be still because I want the guy that I'm going for to win. And I've been for the boxer, and I want him to keep moving so he doesn't get hit by the power puncher. That's usually how this thing plays itself out. I have 2 very good analogies I want to give here that kind of speak to this point. The first one is my friend, my brother, he's my brother from another. That's right, brother from another. This guy right here, his family's like family to me. My family's like family to him. We hang out, we watch sports together. I'm around his family, and he's Mexican. So that means his family is Mexican, and I'm black, I'm African American. So that means my family is like that. But our families, we kind of share families. You know, we do the whole trick-or-treating kids thing together, and we both love boxing, so we talk boxing, trash talk each other about boxing all the time. It's one of the sports we really enjoy talking about. Now, I'm going to take you backwards a little bit. Speaking of Canelo, I'm going to keep this with Canelo. When Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather, he was giving me a hard time after that fight. Floyd was running, man. Floyd was running. And I was like, man, Floyd was boxing. He was like, no, man, Floyd was running. Floyd was running. Floyd was running. So we got a joke. We cracked jokes about that, had fun with it, because like I always tell you guys, at the end of the day, put it up on the screen. It's just sports, baby. See, because we really need to stop all this mess. This mess is just getting out of hand. If a Mexican dude's going for a Mexican fighter and a black dude's going for a black fighter, they can't be cool. They can't be friends. They got to hate each other. If a white dude is going for a white fighter and a black dude's going, they got to hate each other. We all got to be enemies and make videos about each other. This is crazy. It's stupid. Let's just stop all this mess, man. Okay, my bad. Back to the story. Your boy got sidetracked with that. Back to the story. So, of course, he's giving me a hard time. Floyd was running, man. Floyd was running. I'm like, dude, Floyd was boxing Canelo. Okay, fast forward to this fight, Canelo versus Triple G. Canelo then tries to box Triple G. He knew it was coming. I call him on the phone. We get on the phone. I'm like, bro, what's up, man? First thing I asked him, was Canelo running, bro? He just started laughing because he already knew it was coming. He already knew he was about to get it. He's like, no, bro, no. See, Floyd was running, but Canelo was boxing. I'm like, oh, really though? Floyd was running, but Canelo was boxing. And we had a good time with it. It wasn't even that serious because he knew I was going to come at him, and he actually had to say, I feel you. See, he was going for Canelo against Triple G, so he wanted Canelo. He didn't mind Canelo moving because he felt like if Canelo stayed right there, Triple G was going to win. It's boxing. You are not trying to give the man the advantage. You're trying to press your advantage. If he's the puncher, you want to be mobile. You want to be moving. You want to make him have to catch you instead of staying right in one spot where he can let go of that heavy artillery and bomb you out. That's not what you want to do. And that is the perfect segue into the second analogy. The second analogy I want to give, I remember being a kid. The first time we got a pool table in our house, I probably was in the 3rd grade maybe, but I remember getting, my dad's a great pool player to this day. He still has pool tables in his house now. You can go play pool with him. He's a great player. He's probably going to beat you. But the thing my dad would do that used to frustrate me as a kid, it would make me so mad, is that you would have to wait all day on him to miss a shot, to not make a shot. And whenever he missed, he would do what he calls leaving you bad. He would leave you bad. In other words, he wouldn't leave you in a position to where you had a great shot. So if you were the stripes, he would leave your ball. The cue ball would be back behind a solid. You couldn't get a clear shot. So even if he did miss, he would leave you bad. I would get frustrated. I would say, Dad, and finally one day he told me something. He said, son, I'm not playing with you. I'm playing against you. And that went over my head. And over the years, every time I would get mad, he would say, I'm not playing with you, I'm playing against you. And then it clicked as I got older. He was trying to say, I'm doing what's best for me to win, not for you to win. And that's what happens in boxing a lot of times. If you're the guy with the heavier punches, you have the bigger missiles, of course you want to stand there. Of course you want to let the missiles fly. If you're Triple G or you're a Triple G fan or supporter, of course you want a Canelo just to stay in one spot and not move his head so your guy could get off his bombs, he could get his stuff off. That's not the way boxing really works. When you are the guy and you don't have the heavier punch, the art of boxing is still to hit and not get hit. Canelo is not fighting on Triple G's team. They're actually opposing each other. So if he knows that Triple G wants him to stand there and have a big slugfest, and if it doesn't behoove him to do it, if he thinks he would lose that, he shouldn't do it. Why should he do it? He's in there to win. Back to what my dad told me. He's not fighting with Triple G. He's fighting against Triple G. The object is to do what your opponent doesn't want you to do. You guys feel me on that? I mean, it's like, I don't get this, people don't see that. Now, I do understand that sometimes it gets excessive. Sometimes the whole boxing and moving thing can seem a little bit like running. I admit it. Sometimes it does become excessive and it just totally ruins a fight. But in the case of what Canelo did against Triple G, in my humble opinion, that wasn't even close to running. That was boxing. He didn't want to stand there and slug it out with Triple G. He doesn't owe it to anybody to stand there and slug it out and just fight the stupid fight. He needs to fight the smart fight to try to win the fight. But that leads me to something else when I say who he owes it to. This is something else I talked to my boy about, my brother from another. I asked him, when Canelo fights like this, what about the whole Mexican style thing? Because I can't speak on that. But I don't think, my personal opinion on that is I think the evolution of what Canelo Alvarez does, he takes the American fight style with the fast hands and the shoulder rolls and the quick 1-2 combinations and, you know, the bending at the waist and leaning back. I think him adding that to the whole Mexican repertoire is actually a beautiful thing. To me, I think it's something you should be proud of. I can't tell you what to feel. That is out of my pay grade. If you're a Hispanic person and you don't like the way Canelo fights, if you think it's disrespectful, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel that way. So trust me, you know better than I do. But I'm just saying, to me, like I share with my boy, like I share with my homie, if Canelo does that, to me, it's something that you should be proud of. Like, hey man, look, we can do this too. I, for one, I'm the type of person, I hate when people try to stereotype me. Don't tell me because of my race or my skin tone or the fact that I'm black or African American, which I'm very proud to be. But don't tell me I have to speak like this. Don't tell me I have to talk like this. Don't tell me I have to like this or I have to like this. No. Let me be a person and allow me the human right to do what the heck my talents allow me to do. That's the same thing I think Canelo does. So, hey, that's just how I feel on that. We'll make a whole other video on that point. And I also want some of my people to hit me up and let me know what they think about that. Again, it's your boy. I always appreciate all you guys for checking it out, for listening, leaving likes, leaving comments, dislikes, whether you agree with me or not. I appreciate it, man. It's your boy, Amazing Eric. I'm out, man. Peace.